going to spend the balance of your probation. If she had 700 days left, I would put her in jail for 700 days. It doesn't matter how much time you left. If it becomes true that you lied to me, I'm taking all of it.
Let's roll, nerds. Welcome back to Time Served, the channel scans like so you don't have to. Judge Thacker does it again, and I just keep finding hidden gems from our new favorite judge, and surprise, surprise, I posted this and all the other bottom feeders ripped the clip and uploaded it and called it their own. It's hard being top dog, but I digress. Anyway, when you're in his courtroom, don't lie or falsify anything, because he will catch you and make sure you pay to the full extent of the law, especially when he gave you all the chances in the world prior due to your sick mother. This woman could have done community service through Zoom. So sit back and relax, because this one is a doozy. Make sure to check out Time Served 2, The Dose, serving up just clips daily. Like and subscribe, set your notifications to all. Let's roll.
If your client shows up while we're in the middle of it, just wave at me. I'm going to take a break and jump into that one. Jamie Ross, come to the podium, please. All right. Mr. Walker, Ms. Ross, you'll both please raise your right hands. You both solemnly swear or affirm the testimony about to give this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, Ms. Ross, your case is 19 TK 3882. You are here today because your probation officer has filed paperwork with me alleging that you are not in compliance with your probation. Do you understand what you're doing here today?
Yes, sir.
You ready to go forward?
Yes, sir.
All right, Ms. Ross, the allegations are, number one, that you that you missed some report dates. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. It was a family emergency. I explained it to her. I forgot that I had to report, and my mom went to the hospital the same day.
Okay, so I'm going to take that as an admission with an explanation. Number two, that you got behind on your fines and fees and turned in unverifiable hours to satisfy those fines, those conversions.
Yes, sir. But I did just turn in $260 to her yesterday, and I told her that I would have the other 40 by Friday, and I will have the other 75 by Friday as well, that I'm going to have to pay her on Wednesday.
All right, well, let me be more specific. The allegation is that the hours that you turned in are no good.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to ask you a very, very specific question. Did you turn in false community service work hours to your probation officer?
Yes, sir, but it was not, and it was the wrong paper that I gave her. It was for a different probation officer, and that was not the one that I meant to give her, to be honest with you, sir.
All right, I'm going to take that as a denial. This is a contested hearing, and I'm going to make a decision based off the evidence. Mr. Walker, which witnesses have you subpoenaed today?
Mr. Gordon Respis.
All right, I'm going to unmute Mr. Respis. Mr. Respis, are you there?
Yes, sir.
All right, do you have your ability to turn on a video so I can see you?
I do. I'm trying that right now.
Hey, I can see you. Perfect. We're good to go. Okay, Mr. Respis, I'm about to place you under oath. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Respis, raise your right hand for me on screen. All right, do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right. Mr. Respis, please state your name.
Gordon Respis.
And Mr. Respis, what is your employment?
I am an education supervisor at Dosset Trails Nature Center.
All right, and Mr. Respis, tell me a little bit about, actually I'm going to turn you over to Mr. Walker. Mr. Walker, if you want to ask him about his community service work contract with the state court, and Ms. Ross specifically, I'd like to hear about that.
Mr. Respis, when did Dosset Trails open back up for community service work from COVID-19?
It would be sometime in September. It was about September 8th, I believe. Early September.
Mr. Respis, does Dawson Trails have an employee there by the name of Ashley Barrett.
No, sir.
Are you familiar with Ms. Ross completing community service work recently at Dawson Trails?
No, sir. The last record we have of her being here was in 2017. I do not have any other paperwork indicating that she was here more recently.
I rest, Judge.
Mr. Rasmus, just a couple of follow-up questions for me. Do you keep
Yes, sir.
records of everybody who does community service work at Dawson Trails?
Yes, sir, we do.
And so if Ms. Ross had completed community service work with you on 9/8, 9/10, 9/13, and 9/16, you would have records of that?
Yes, sir, we would.
All right. The probation officer has provided me, that should be up to it. All right, and have you ever had an Ashley Barrett at your office? I mean, at Dawson Trails?
No, sir.
Okay. All right, is there anything else we failed to ask you that you want to let us know?
No, sir.
All right. At this point, Ms. Ross, can you see her standing at the podium there?
No.
Well, you're on the screen, so you'd actually have to swipe to get to it, but she's standing at the podium here. She may have some questions for you, okay?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
All right, Ms. Ross, do you have any cross-examination questions you'd like to ask this witness?
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Rasmus, that's all I have. Mr. Walker, any objection to me releasing this witness?
No, sir.
Ms. Ross, any objection to me releasing this witness?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Rasmus, I'm going to mute you on this end. You're welcome to disconnect, or you're welcome to remain and listen to the remainder of the hearing as you prefer. I have no preference, okay?
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you. All right, he's muted. All right, Mr. Walker, you may call your next witness or testify on this case yourself, whichever you so prefer. Or rest, sorry, there's 3 options there.
Ms. Ross turned in these community service hours, which we were not able to verify. Ms. Matthews then called Ms. Barrett and tried to see if she worked at Dawson Trails and could verify these hours that Ms. Ross claimed that she had completed. And Ms. Matthews was asking Ms. Barrett questions which she could not answer. So we brought these community service hours and Ms. Ross before you today.
All right, now you sent me ahead of time this state's Exhibit 1, which is a Judicial Alternatives of Georgia Community Service Report. Is this the one that says any questions or concerns, contact Ashley Barrett?
Yes, sir.
All right. Can you show that to Ms. Ross? And are you tendering that at this time?
Am I what?
Yes, sir.
All right. Ms. Ross, do you have any objection to me using that document in making my decision on your case?
No, sir.
All right. States 1 is tendered and admitted without objection. All right, Mr. Walker, anything else you want me to know?
No, sir.
Ms. Ross, you may ask Mr. Walker any questions you may have. All right, there's no questions from Ms. Ross. Mr. Walker, do you have any additional witnesses you wish to call?
No, sir.
Do you rest?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Ross, the state is rested, which means they've given me all the information they intend to give me. Do you have any witnesses or evidence you wish to call in your defense?
No, sir.
Okay. Then the evidence is closed.
I do ask that you take in consideration of not arresting me because I have a disabled mother that I have to take care of
Okay.
for work.
All right, well, your request is noted. Ms. Ross, on 19 TK 3882, your case, oddly enough, is a speeding case.
Yes, sir. And I'm working on trying to pay it off. I get paid Friday, and I'll have it done as soon as possible. I'm trying my hardest.
Okay. All right, well, Ms. Ross, anything else you want me to know? That's twice you've jumped back in. I want you to say what you want to say, and then it's my turn. Do you have anything else you want to tell me? Okay, well then it's time for you to please be quiet and let me finish. Ms. Ross, on 19 TK 3882, you're charged with 1 count of speeding, 75 and 55. This was a payable offense. The original fine was $214.75. You didn't have those funds, and after a couple of court dates, you ended up entering a plea and being placed on probation. That probation was terminated upon completion. Of that 365 days of probation, you completed 319 of it as of today, with 48 days left to serve. Ms. Ross, you need to understand that when I took the bench, Judge Essery, my predecessor, and I sat down and had many conversations about the operations of the Spalding County State Court. One of the things that he stressed to me was that he was very frustrated with the number of false community service work hours he had been provided. He told me that his solution to this was to simply not allow community service work at any other place other than an officer that he brought in, that he had pick up trash on the side of the road, and that one officer would do it Saturday and Sunday. And that was the only probation the only probation option available. And he just had everybody do it. That way he had one officer signing off one group, and he didn't have to deal with chasing down false information. Every time I have one of these hearings, I hear Judge Essery telling me that he was right and I was wrong. And so every time I do this, I think, should I be so lenient in allowing people to go to all these different places? Because frankly, this is what ends up happening, is I have to have about one of these every other week where somebody turns in false information to me. And do you understand that providing false information to a governmental agency is a felony?
Sir.
It has a range of punishment of 1 to 5 years. So you have committed a felony.
Yes, sir.
And I will respond as such. I find that you have provided me with false information due to the testimony of Mr. Respers, who said that he has no record of you being there on the 8th, 10th, 13th, or 16th of September. He has no one there from Ashley Barrett. This document has been tendered and admitted to me, and it has a great big line at the bottom that says, any questions or concerns, contact Ashley Barrett at 478-951-6318, which is a clear misdirect from Dawson Trails, so that if anyone tries to follow up, they will not call Dawson Trails to confirm their hours. They will call whoever this Ashley Barrett is. And I assure you, if we can figure out who Ashley Barrett is, she will be dealt with as well. Ms. Ross, I guess what's so sad to me, and I don't get, is the fact that we bend over backwards in this court to work with people. We bend over backwards. You said you have a disabled mom at home. We do Facebook community service work. You can literally sit at home next to your mom on the couch and get your hours done. So why you would go get creative and lie to me about going to Dawson Trails makes absolutely no sense to me. Absolutely no sense. But the problem is, I can't let it slide, and I won't let it slide. And you're going to do the entire remainder of your speeding probation in the Spalding County Jail, because that's where you deserve to be. Come on up. You're going with Court Services. I'm revoking 48 days. She's already signed the paperwork. There's nothing for her to sign. Ladies and gentlemen, a little public service announcement. We will work with you if troubles. This is a difficult year for everybody. Communicate with your probation officer. Let them know you're having trouble, and they will work with you. They will work with you. But you lie to me, and you're going to spend the balance of your probation. If she had 700 days left, I would put her in jail for 700 days. It doesn't matter how much time you left. If it becomes true that you lied to me, I'm taking all of it. Okay, your client's here.
Yes, sir.
Which one is